What's going on, YouTube? We're back with some PBC footage. Today we're gonna watch when dumb employees get caught stealing. That would be considered PBC, our police body cam footage. But yeah, so let's get into it.
Guess what? You robbed me for over and over and over. I have. You've been recorded now.
Enough.
If you fed up.
To stealing 11 grand in lottery tickets.
It's not more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets. Okay.
These are the times when dumb employees get caught stealing in the act. Starting with this woman who used a water bottle to steal and a law degree to justify it. On April 23rd, 2025, officers from the Boca Raton Police Department were called to a local Hollister over a reported theft. Now, employee theft isn't exactly headline news, but what the responding officers didn't realize was that by the end of the day, they'd be questioning the very laws they'd sworn to uphold.
Hello. Alright, so big picture. This is Marie. She has taken some merchandise over like the past year, I would say. We've got that merchandise here. She was nice enough to bring it back to us today. She never more.
This whole pile?
Yes, sir. So it's 26 items valued at $750.70 before tax. However, it is under in each separate occasion. She never took this all. Like, this is over an extended period of time. So if you guys wanted to go about it, I understand the state law. So if you guys need to handle it a different way, I understand as well. She did write us a statement explaining like what happened and like the why she took it.
Sorry, I'd lower the volume.
There is other stuff she was unable to return, which the company will not prosecute on that because we don't have the merch. But
Gotcha. And this, you found out all this today, I guess, or
we've been conducting an investigation.
okay.
Oh, but I don't know if y'all can hear it, but if y'all hear my like a windy noise, that's this freaking PC down here. Like, I don't know what. I mean, this got like 9 fans. I don't know what blowing. Whatever. Let's get back to the video.
Let me just read this real quick, and then your name is Marie. All right, I will talk to you just in a second.
Are hereby trespass from all Abercrombie and Fitch properties, including Hollister. Abercrombie and Hollister for 2 years. If you agree to that, it's just sign.
Marie, go ahead and just stand up for me in the meantime. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs and then kind of explain to you what's going on, okay? All right, so I'm going to just read you your Miranda warnings, okay? Because obviously you're not free to go, and I got some questions for you. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand everything that I've explained to you?
No.
So I see that you've already written out a statement. Is that statement accurate, what you provided to your manager over here?
Yes.
Okay. That was a lot of stuff on that list. Did you, like, keep a log of everything, like, when you were stealing it, or?
No, it's just, like...
Because that's, like, a big list of items. I know some of which, like, you didn't return, which is fine.
Yeah.
But, like, it's actually surprising that you actually remembered everything, what it was, because it's, like, completely itemized, so.
I mean, before I wrote that down, we, like, talked about it for a bit. I've been working here for, like, a year and a half at this point.
Okay, so last year, around, like, December time?
Well, I guess technically 2 years ago in
2 years.
2023.
Okay.
In August or September.
August of 2023, okay. And is that when you started stealing things from the store? When was like the first thing that you were?
I don't remember the first. Probably something like small, like tank top, and then I think it was like 2 months into me being hired here.
The suspect was a young woman named Marie, and this wasn't a one-time slip. According to the store, she'd been pulling this off for a while, undetected. Either she had help.
So my thing is, how is she allowed to do that for a whole year? How's she allowed to do that for a year without them noticing nothing? And then it's like at some point you think like, I've been stealing for like 6 months. Should I stop? You know what I'm saying? I should stop. It's been 6 months. Some criminals are just crazy, man.
Or she was pulling off some borderline genius level heists all on her own. As officers
or she's just smart.
Her, Marie explained how she managed to steal items without raising
I definitely wouldn't give up the juice though.
Let's just say
she giving up the juice.
Was creative.
It says that when you were stealing stuff, you would use like a water bottle or something.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I have like a thermal water bottle, so you can't see through it. So I'll just like put stuff in there.
You would put it in the water bottle. How big is a water bottle?
It's like a 24-ounce hydro flask. Like it's kind of thin.
Okay, and each time, was it always that with that, or were there other methods in how you things?
That or just wearing stuff under my clothes.
Okay. Approximately, do you know how many items that you've stolen? Okay. And in total value, could you estimate how much that was?
We estimated it out to about 1,500, I think.
Okay. Do you know how many things that you returned today?
Yeah, about $700 something worth of stuff, but $400 something worth of what they can like resell again.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't they be able to resell the other stuff?
It's been one.
Oh, okay. Understand.
Turns out she was using a water bottle. Yeah, a regular everyday bottle. But what really stood out wasn't the method. It was her attitude. Throughout the entire...
Yeah, she's proud of it. She's proud of it.
But what...
She's definitely proud of it.
really
That face speaks no regret. Zero.
stood out wasn't the method. It was her attitude. Throughout the entire interview, Marie stayed calm, like weirdly calm. She smiled, made
I mean, what you supposed to do? You're caught.
and showed zero signs
You're caught.
of panic.
You're not supposed to freak out.
Revealed why she started stealing in the first place.
Just kind of going through your statement here. So items like black leggings, bikini tops, white bikinis. Is there any particular reason why you're stealing all these things?
To not have to pay for them, something for friends.
Okay. The stuff that you weren't able to retrieve, why weren't you able to?
I'm here for college, but my hometown is Orlando, so that's like, it's just at my house.
So the remainder of the items that aren't here today that you returned are like at your house? And how did they find out that you were
I have
doing?
a camera.
Okay, and then did they call you in today?
I
And,
just worked today, so I just came in
and what did they tell you today? Loss prevention, what did they talk to you about today? Was this your first time hearing about this, or?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did they say to you today?
They just told me to sit down and we started talking about loss prevention and that they know I've been stealing.
And this statement that you wrote was voluntarily on your own?
I mean, it was guided, but it's all true and like.
When you say guided, what do you mean?
Like he asked me questions, kind of in like a template format. Like, okay, the first thing you want to write is your name.
Oh, so just kind of explaining how like the statement goes?
Yeah.
Okay, but everything that you wrote done voluntarily, correct? Okay. All right. You have anything else that you want to add to the statement, or anything that you think is important for later on? I know it says in here that you're apologetic and stuff, but unfortunately they do want to prosecute, so we do have to go through that process. I'll kind of explain to you where we go from here afterwards, but being that it's a little over $700, $750, unfortunately you'll probably have to go take the ride today to jail. Okay.
On 324, received an anonymous tip from the ethics hotline that stock associate Maria Belays might be committing merchandise theft. The following are the details from the call. Since March 2024, Maria has been stealing clothes that fit in a water bottle at the Hollister store that is located at this store. Over the last year, Mary has around 500. No one at the store knows about this situation. That's all we had.
Okay. Is that something I can get a copy of?
You can, if you want this case report that we have right here, you can take it.
Eventually, the officer
I was finna skip
informed
it.
her that she'd be going to jail.
I was
but
finna
they'd
skip.
have to wait for a female officer to arrive for a proper search. In the meantime, one of the officers stuck around and chatted with her. And by the end of it, he was nearly speechless.
You said you're in school? What school?
We're at Lincoln University.
What are you studying?
Criminal justice.
What are you trying to do? Law enforcement or lawyer or?
Right now I'm thinking maybe like something with.
She's a genius.
Look, this ain't the end of the world, right? So you're being charged with it, right? You go through the court process, you go through the whole ordeal. You might be able to get this corrected, depending on what the judge sees, and obviously you're a student and stuff. Just take this as a life lesson learned, right? You seem like a great kid, made some bad decisions, and you're in this position now, right? You have nobody else but to blame but yourself, unfortunately. Sometimes when it seems too good to be true, like I'm sure the first few items were like, oh wow, it's easy, you, right? It kept on going. There's a reason why people get caught. There's a reason why there's police officers. People get caught all the time because it goes on forever. But this is not bad because there's other people that steal more valuable things, and they're probably looking at a little bit longer, sentences and things like that because they do it so often. They get caught so often. Again, you seem like a great kid. You just made a stupid decision, and hopefully this ends here. I'm sure your parents are gonna be pissed, and you're 21. You don't have to tell them, but you're getting arrested. You're probably gonna need a lawyer and stuff. When you go to court, you gonna tell your parents?
Yeah.
See, that's what I hate. Every police does that. I got in trouble the other day because my inspection sticker was out. He was giving me this whole lecture. Still gave me a ticket. He still gave me a ticket. Why couldn't he let me go? Why? Why?
I get an opportunity to use my phone at any point.
Not now, but probably when you get up to county jail, you'll be able to make a phone call. And then depending on how this officer is, you can request a phone call. We don't have to give you a phone call. But again, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't get a phone call. Right? You've been cooperative. You're not, give us a hard time. Again, we're just doing our jobs at the end of the day. So I don't see why not. And when was the last time you stole something? Yesterday?
Before that, it was a lot.
Okay. Now obviously what's done is done, but what made you think it was a good idea?
Just, I could save the money and then not getting caught after the first couple of times. I'm like, I could really save money from doing it.
No, I get it. It's opportunity, right? You see the opportunity and you get away with it for a few times and probably a lot of times and just caught up. And a lot of this stuff is for yourself, and I'm sure you got stuff for your friends and family and stuff as gifts. But again, hopefully this is the last time.
You want to do me a favor? Just standing up, face that way. You have anything that's going to focus me, your cupboard? Favor, just sit down. You're going to take your shoes off. Same way we came in?
Turns out she wasn't your average retail worker. She was a law student. Let that sink in.
She knew the law, gang.
Marie may have been passionate about criminal law, but she took hands-on learning way too literally. Marie was searched and transported to jail.
She could have used that as an excuse. She could have used that as an excuse.
Fraud under $20,000. This next woman turned a Winn-Dixie into her own personal casino and...
I've never been to Winn-Dixie. I've never been to Winn-Dixie. I've never seen one. I've never seen one. Somebody please tell me what that is.
Still managed to lose.
It's not more like you just stole a candy bar, okay? I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay.
On July 2nd,
It's outrageous.
2023, Florida police were alerted to a case
Oh,
of internal
closed
theft
captions.
at a local Winn-Dixie.
I'm sorry, y'all.
This wasn't just about an employee pocketing a few bills from the till. This was someone treating the lottery system like their own personal ATM.
Alright, so what's happening is we have an associate. Okay. We started seeing some lottery shortages over here for instant ticketing online. It started back around the beginning of July, and it's gone on till present. So
Since July, those been sucking lottery cards.
lottery cards, playing online tickets.
You want to go back in there for me real quick?
Okay, you said what's going on about the traffic.
I don't know what's going on, so I can.
That's because I don't want my kids to be stuck out the door.
I know. Well, I don't know what's going on yet, so let me talk to him and we'll go from there.
So I have her on video selecting tickets, mainly at the liquor store. She would just scratch the bottom to see if they were winning or not, discard them if they weren't, cash them in if they were. And then there's also another process on the cash register where, like, if somebody brings up a winning ticket, we can key in instant lottery redemption and then put in the dollar amount and then we pay that out. Well, she figured out that she could do that even without a winning ticket, and everything's still balanced on the back end in our world. But then when we got the bill from lottery, then obviously we were like, okay, well, we paid out more redemptions than what we received. And so that's when all this started. So we're looking at total that I can prove that was $10,653, something like that.
Every instance on video camera.
Every instance on video. I got it all on a thumb drive for you because they're all, for gameplay.
While one officer spoke with a Florida lottery rep, he spotted a woman nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Actually carrying her belongings. And
She was trying to get out of there.
Attempt to slip out the door.
You said.
Sorry, I didn't know what's going on for a coffee.
I will tell you. We're trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what I have. Okay. I'm gonna figure out if we're taking it to jail or not taking it to jail.
Well, I need to know because
I will let you know. Once I know, I will let you know. Okay. So can you sit down for me?
You're not going nowhere, baby.
I my kids either. I have a 7-month-old and a child that's in school right now having an asthma attack.
So let them figure out what's going on, and
Just
then
take a seat for me. We'll figure it out.
you know, they'll like.
Now her 7-month-old baby toe falling off. Like you can't f***ing, oh, you can't make up all these excuses after you get caught. Like, come on now. Sorry for the cursing, by the way.
So I just can't just go home?
No.
Why?
Because the allegations, I guess, we have going on
They
against
still
you.
going to investigate this all.
Okay, well, now that they did their investigation, now they can tell us what they have
No,
going
he
on.
said he had to talk to somebody else to finish going on and see what's going on.
Well, they're providing us a verbal statement of what's been going on since July. Okay, so it's not more like you just stole a candy bar. Okay, I guess there's a question about almost $11,000 worth of lottery tickets over. Okay, so yes.
You know it was 11,000.
You want that back or?
She's right. She's back.
You instant lottery redemption as a hand key, and then they put $30. We give you $30.
Right.
Well, everything balances in our world until the state, which we only get quarterly. The state sends us a bill that says, "Hey, we overpaid in redemptions because she figured out that she could just do that instant lottery redemption for no ticket and take whatever money she wanted out of the cash."
Or a fee, correct? Or no, loser. Winner or loser?
Having a ticket, not even having a ticket. She just goes.
Is everybody having a great day?
Did you pray today?
I'm sorry. Is everyone having a great day? Hope y'all have a blessed day today.
Redemption goes instant lottery redemptions, $100.
Oh, okay.
$100, $100. Correct.
You can just computerize.
Correct. In my 15 years here, I've never had somebody figure that part out that they could just do it without a ticket. So obviously something on our back end that might need to be addressed. But
Yeah.
Meet our suspect. She wasn't just working the lottery machine, she was bending the rules to her will. She scanned the real winning tickets, cashed them out, and then resold the now worthless ticket to an unsuspecting customer.
That's
tried to
crazy.
do the situation the same way she took the money.
She's a genius.
Smooth and unnoticed.
Why do they have dumb right here?
Wasn't Monopoly.
Why do they have
It
dumb?
definitely wasn't a game.
You okay?
Oh shit, you scared the hell out of me.
I'm always been alright.
I never would have thought of them like
I
that.
just saw that she got up.
Maybe
over
I'm
there,
dumb.
You moved back, so.
Oh, because you jumped. Because she told me to make a phone call. So I'm trying to think of who can I call to get my kids off the daycare bed and the school.
Her children are about to get out of school, so she was.
I know.
But I do need this data.
right.
So while we're figuring out stuff right here, so you figure out what's going
So
on
can
here.
you ask him, did he get the statement that they were just talking to me about this 2 months ago?
I will gladly ask you. Don't worry about that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be talking with them. We're going to figure out what we have going on. You have until by the time we come in here and talk to you about what's going on to figure out a ride for your family, for your kids and
So going to
stuff.
jail.
There's a possibility.
Why?
Because apparently you stole almost $11,000.
And the head Corey in charge of running the store,
I'm
they
not-
had a conversation with me,
Okay.
and they wrote me up for
But
it.
like I said, let me figure out what they have over here. Just get somebody, see if they can pick your kids up just in case if you do happen to go to jail.
That's the
Okay?
thing, I'm trying to think, who can I call? My family don't stay here, they stay in Georgia.
Okay. Well, you need to figure out a family friend or somebody, or else I can call my friend.
Well, her child gonna have to go with Child Protective Services.
One
Yeah.
of the police officers that used to work with you guys.
Used to or does?
So,
or, I
alright,
don't know.
so
I don't know if
Corey in
they're.
charge didn't tell you about the meeting we had?
Hang on.
See, now he don't want to say nothing.
Because he's talking with us. I told you. You just can't interrupt. We're talking now. So figure out what you're doing. Figure out somebody with your kids, okay?
All right.
Officers stopped her and explained what was happening. Her face said it all. She was caught and there was no way to talk her way out. In custody, she admitted the money went towards basics. Groceries, baby supplies, the usual. But the law
See, if that's
doesn't
true,
work on sympathy.
I mean, it still doesn't help the case that she stole, but
Felony charges.
I know your last name is Bird. What was
at
your
least
first
it wasn't
name
for like
again?
Birkin bags and stuff like that, you know?
I am, yes. I didn't say that. In order for me to speak to you, okay, because you are detained, I have to read you your
Or
rights. You
Labubus.
said you're going to jail, but I have to read these to you, okay? You understand your rights? You willing to speak to me?
No, don't let
Is that
go
yes?
crazy over Labubus now.
Okay. this is what's happening, okay? You're gonna take a ride to jail. So sit down.
Come on.
Who do you need to call?
I don't have nobody to go get my kids, so come on. If so, you catch me
But she look like she vape though.
Some
She
things
might
that need to be
vape.
handled over here. So have a seat.
Okay, what will be the charge?
Grand theft and scheme to defraud. As of now, 1 count of grand theft and scheme to defraud.
What is that?
But there's going to be more counts of grand theft coming down the road once they can go through everything and itemize every individual transaction. So every transaction is a theft.
So I'm gonna have a felony charge.
Yes, 2 felonies. But it's
Correct.
1 count now, but it's going to add up.
Okay, so I won't even get no bond. Okay.
I believe there is. Don't quote me on it though. All right, so have a seat.
So y'all gotta arrest me inside here.
Hey, just bring that later. I don't even need it. Come on.
Hurt my arm.
Okay, well I'm trying to put your arm behind your back. Like this. Stop pulling from me. Put your hand behind your back. Stop pulling.
Oh, she's trying to run.
No.
I don't walk down the stairs.
Doesn't matter. You're pulling from me. You don't do anything that I don't tell you to do. Do you understand that?
She was sentenced to 2
Yo, she looked like a villain.
But after violating
Oh,
it,
I was knocking my mic over.
behind bars for 8 months. While one woman turned Winn-Dixie into a jackpot scam, the next made 7-Eleven her own ATM.
Can y'all survive in prison for 8 months? Can y'all survive in prison for a month? I'm not talking about like the little, you know, little small jail. I'm talking about like actual freaking prison. Like, can y'all do it?
Until the receipts cashed her out. On December 2nd, 2023, deputies in Palm Beach County responded to a 7-Eleven after the store owner reported something unusual.
They got so many 7-Elevens in Korea and Japan, Tokyo and stuff like that. They're everywhere.
Wasn't an error. It was a digital side hustle.
Every street I walked down, it was like
behind the counter.
Till
7-Eleven.
yesterday, last night, I was short for almost $300. I figured out, and I went to my electronic journal, everything that we record. I saw that this is very strange. This never happens. It loads up a card, a cash app, and then immediately next transaction is $300 loads up, and then the next transaction is $300 gas refund. So that actually raised my anxiety again, because since the time she had joined, we used to be very tight. Now we are having variances like swings, crazy, and we don't have no explanation for that. He's the manager, by the way. He's helping me out with his charges.
He's not playing. He is not playing. This guy is serious. Like, look at that face. I wish I could zoom in. I'll probably edit it. He's not joking.
I can pull up last 3 months here. We went up there and we actually totaled up. It's the same modus operandi. It's the same kind of card. I think that's the app she has. Okay. Every time she's on the shift, there is no customer. We pull the camera. There is no customer, but she's scanning the card and she goes out with some kind of transaction. And the next transaction is.
This is Cassandra. On the surface, just another cashier working night shifts. But behind the register, she was playing a whole different game. Whenever she was alone, Cassandra used the point-of-sale system to process fake gas refunds. No customer, no gas, just a refund routed directly to her Cash App. It looked like routine business, but it was anything but.
But that, yeah.
And deputies figured out what was going on. They came up with a plan. The next time Cassandra clocked in, she walked in like it was just another Tuesday. Problem was, the manager brought receipts, and this time he wasn't alone.
So I am almost $300 short. What? $300.
The owner, he was telling me that he has video footage, alright, of you trying to do a transaction for gas, but there's no customers at the counter on those times. So
now I know I did go in, like if it's money left on the thing, we clear it out. We hit before we close down, we hit the thing, we close it out, we come back to the register, we refund it, we put it in a brown bag. But I don't see where I went to the gas. I don't know where I went to the gas and it wasn't a customer in front of me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like you're in the cash register, like doing a transaction for gas, but then you cancel it out right away. But then there's money missing. Like he was saying, he was missing $300. So
like I said, I'm not sure because I didn't have no issues really too much yesterday with anything. Like I had that one incident, but not to where it had anything to do with gas or anything like that. Somebody did come in and pay, and then I made a mistake and hit cash, but I redid it to where he paid with his card, and then I remember to refund it. But other than that, I don't recall, you know, messing up or doing anything to where it would be $300 short.
When confronted, Cassandra didn't fold. She denied everything, stalled for time, and tried to deflect, hoping confusion would buy her some breathing room. But the owner wasn't bluffing. He had video, timestamps, and a refund trail that connected directly
I got the proof.
to her phone.
I got the stamps.
So Cassandra denied
I got the
it
stamps.
right up until the footage started playing.
Video shows you do. I have
You can't fight the stamps, the receipts. You can't fight it.
You cancel the gas.
Don't be scared of it.
So that
Be
makes
aware
no
of it.
sense. I've never seen this happening. Obviously, I'm losing money every time you do that. You want me to show you the video?
Yeah, you can show me the video.
I have all the videos, I have the reports from 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven reported that to me too. They're losing money left and right. Otherwise, I've never brought all these people here just to find out. It'll be easier for us if you can just let me know, and we'll go our way.
Like I said, I cleared out the gas. I cleared out to where, like you said, we go to the thing and clear it out and come back. But other than that, no, I didn't do anything yesterday.
Why she rubbing her belly like that?
I loaded money to cash out one time before I have.
You've gotta respect the confidence or the delusion. 15
You being
separate
pregnant, baby, ain't gonna help you from going to jail.
And she still tried to explain it away. Then came the sympathy angle. She said she needed the money, a last-ditch effort to twist the situation into something softer.
My question is, employees don't load up their own cash app.
Correct.
So why are you doing it?
I mean, I did it that time because I needed the money, but other than that, that was it.
So you needed the money, but you didn't have the money when you loaded up, but you never informed me, did you?
No.
I wish you have told me. I would have helped you out.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one more time. Is
Yeah.
this the only time you did? Or
Yes, that's the only time.
I'm not going to ask you again.
Okay, that's fine.
This is the only time you did it.
Yes,
You know?
it is.
Okay.
I need you to be honest with us, okay? Because if you're not honest, I'm going to pull all the footage and we're going to get detectives involved, and you need to be honest. What were you doing in this picture?
I was stealing.
I was
stealing.
refunding gas and loading on cash out.
I don't feel like you're being honest with me.
I'm being honest. I refunded the gas.
Okay.
After I refunded the gas, I activated a number and I did load a cash app.
You loaded a cash app.
Yes.
And that's for you personally.
No.
Why'd you load the cash app?
For the money.
She lying, I know.
Yes.
Okay. How long has that been going on for?
Just that time and then the last time, which
Okay,
was a
see,
month.
I need you to be honest. How long has this been going on for?
Just last month and then now.
So this has been going on since last month?
Yes, but I only done it twice, 3 times.
After one final attempt at damage control, deputies decided they'd heard enough. Cassandra was arrested and charged with felony grand theft. Because when you treat the refund system like your personal piggy bank, don't be shocked when the cops show up to break it open.
It's
the
all-
last woman let the receipts do
it's all
the
logged.
talking. But the next one tried to talk over every receipt in the building.
You did not listen. I gave you my store keys. I trusted you. And guess what?
Yeah, you never want to piss off. You never want to piss off those kind of guys.
Open. The last woman let the receipts do
Oh,
all the
sorry.
talk. Deputies were called to a local.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to rewind.
Call. When they arrived,
I'ma let it play.
expecting a simple
I
handoff
suck.
of keys from a soon-to-be ex-employee. But what they got was a full-blown emotional meltdown.
As I was saying though, you don't want to piss off these guys, you know. These are very kind-hearted people, you know. Like, he trusted her with everything, you know. Just look at his face. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's emotional, yeah. Like,
Wrapped
I mean,
in denial, regret, and just a dash of
Why?
delusion.
Excuse me, I need my store key, please.
yeah, give him the store keys.
What did I do?
You know what you did, baby. You know what you did, baby.
Send me to jail.
He looked like a nice guy though.
Say nothing.
Give me a few minutes.
We have evidence
I think.
for 3 years.
I suck at judgment.
Are you out of your mind?
So right now,
He tweaking.
You are going to get arrested. I need to speak to you because this has been going on for a while.
Can I just ask, please? I don't know how to pick up my daughter after school.
That's we will talk about that later too. You have been told for last year. I reminded you corporate on the watch. Before that,
Right, he's telling you, yeah. He knew you was stealing, he knew you was stealing.
1 minute catching. I have evidence and piles.
And he even warned you.
And piles of evidence with detailed note and corporate. This is me right now. Corporate is coming after me for you.
Yeah, that means he let it slide for so long, you know what I'm saying? These guys gotta answer to people bigger than him. Like, people don't understand it.
That's
He
all
does.
I have to say.
He has to answer to somebody. Oh my god. I closed the video. Hold on, I'm going back.
Explain you corporate is
Sorry.
on the watch. Please do not.
I might edit that out.
I have evidence and piles of evidence with detailed note and corporate. This is me right now. Corporate is coming after me. That's all I have to say.
Mr. Benson. Not send me to jail for my daughter.
You've been told
before. I have nobody else.
Excuse me. I told you you had a past record. I worked hard for 6 years to drag you out of that. You had all whatever drugs, felonies you had. You did not listen. I gave you my store keys. I trusted you, and guess what? You robbed me for over and over.
Like I said, those are nice guys, bro. He helped her.
You've been recorded now. You've been recorded.
He even let it happen. He even let it slide.
Just so you know, you've been recorded.
No matter what happened, I have asked.
The moment she was told she was being let go and investigated for theft, she looked stunned, like this was all some kind of mix-up. First came confusion, then came desperation, and then the pleading started. Like she'd accidentally broken the copy machine, not skimmed thousands from the register.
That ain't Unc, that's Paul. That's Paul.
For years and stuff. No, I
To the best of your recollection.
I don't feel like I.
That's Boomer.
You don't feel like you respect. So what exactly?
I feel like he treats us very unfairly.
This is me right now. Corporate is coming after me.
What is unfairly to you?
There was one girl's been working here 6 years. She still makes minimum wage. Like, he doesn't give us any appreciation.
I gave you my store keys.
It's gonna turn it over on him, right?
Here a long time.
And he talking about he helped her for 6 years. How much appreciation do you need? He gave you a
But
chance.
he's a hard man to work for.
And guess what? You robbed me for over and over and over. I never like intentionally meant like, I never like in my mind like stole anything. I just feel like we're all treated so unfairly. I trusted you.
Now, most people confronted with that kind of
Let me rob my job. And say that I didn't feel like I robbed them. They're gonna beat me. Okay, that's a bit extra. I'm sorry.
evidence might show a little remorse. Not her. Instead, she flipped the narrative, blaming the owner for being difficult and acting like she was the one being wronged. But the officer wasn't here to discuss management style. He was here about the missing money, and she still couldn't admit to doing anything wrong.
What do you think happened when you're pocketing money, or when you're taking money from the register, or when you're not ringing stuff up and then later on adjusting it?
I understand. It wasn't a lot, and I didn't mean. I know that.
It's fair. But
She's nervous.
If you can pinpoint how long ago
Her hand's shaking.
started happening.
Months.
Before Christmas of last year, or around Christmas? After Christmas?
Yeah.
So like the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
If you started taking money, what was the initial amount that you were taking that you can recall?
A couple dollars.
A couple dollars is what? Like $2?
Yeah, like
$2.
$5.
$5. It started with $5.
Yeah, I think I was doing it every day. I mean, it was $1 here, $2 or here and there, you know, and I'd stick it in the tip jar.
Well, are we only talking about $1 a month, like $1, $2?
I didn't take like 20s and big amounts. I didn't.
Nobody mentioned 20s, but
I mean, if you steal a million $1 bills, still $1 million.
Maybe I didn't realize. I didn't think I was doing it that often.
it's been every day for the past, at least for the past month.
It hasn't been that much. Not that it makes a difference.
What's that?
But I don't take a lot at a time.
Okay.
And I know that doesn't make a difference.
So a day.
Overtime.
I feel bad though. I don't know why.
$10?
Yeah, but yeah.
Maybe because I see the nervous, the jitters.
Faced with the facts, she didn't deny taking the money. She just insisted it wasn't much. A few bucks here, a $5 there. But what started as harmless pocket change eventually added up to nearly $20,000 in stolen cash. She was about to learn the hard way that small habits come with big consequences.
Tino, please can we handle this without actually arresting me? I've done so much for you too.
You told many times.
$20,000?
Damage to me. It's totally.
I thought it was gonna be like 1,000 or
There is no.
maybe 2.
After you and this is my first
Can we
time.
handle this with a
20?
Please have my keys and I gotta go.
Oh my goodness.
I'm begging you. I don't know what to do about my daughter. I'm gonna have an anxiety attack. Please.
Should have thought about that before.
I didn't mean to hurt you, Tino. I am 100% honestly sorry. Please, Tino, I've shown up every day for you for 8 years, and this has just started recently, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. My daughter, I can't.
20 grand.
My daughter, please, Tino, can't we handle this a different way besides sending me to jail?
You do what you have to do. I cannot be interrupted.
Her logic seemed to be that if you steal in small amounts, it somehow doesn't count. But spoiler, it still does.
It does.
Especially when there's video of you doing it nearly every day for 6 months straight.
How you
That's when
steal
the
20 grand in
breakdown
6 months at
hits.
Subway?
Anxiety, tears, desperate pleas to avoid jail, and mentions of
She
her
must stay in a
daughter.
city or
Even
something.
her expensive shoes made the list.
So let me ask you this last question. Throughout the time that you've been here, you think you stole more than $750?
750. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I guess I have. I guess I don't think. I think some of the times if you see me taking 20s, it was exchanging money.
The exchange does happen. The problem is you're not putting in what you're taking out. So that's not an exchange. How is that an exchange?
But I know. But I don't take.
You know the game you're playing.
I just don't know how to handle this.
I mean, he says it's $19,000.
There's no way. There's no way.
So that's why I asked you. You give me an estimate how much you think you've stolen.
Not nowhere near that.
Then how much?
A couple hundred over 6 months. I would take like $20 a day.
$20 a day?
Or so, yeah. I mean, I know that's not correct. That's not the right thing to do, but I did not steal $19,000.
Listen, that's what he's gonna claim. So that's why I'm asking
That's
you.
the way he does things. He's the most rotten person I've ever met. I can't believe he's doing this to me right now.
Once the final total hit $20,000, the conversation was over. She was taken to jail, booked and released a few days later. She was
20
convicted
grand.
of grand theft and sentenced to 2 years in a Florida prison. The subway meltdown might have been messy, but at least it didn't come with 338 missing tires and a engine.
God.
Engine that's worth over $25,000. He has the engine. He took it. This is not paid.
Who this dude is? Mad Max? He's Mad Max? He's building the freaking rig? The rig thing? The big... I need to stop cursing. I'm trying. The big truck rig thing?
$57,000. Most of that was.
He's building a wheel fort?
2023,
Tire fort?
Deputies were called to a Pep Boys location in Florida regarding a theft by one of their employees. But
Dude's
what
gonna
they
create a
looked
mass
into
tire.
was a $97,000 fraud case disguised as a performance.
I can't even think of the word. Scarcity. Let me say that.
Over the past year. Most
Mass
of that
tire
was
scarcity.
tires,
That's why my tires are so expensive.
So basically, she has a friend that owns a rental car company on Orange Avenue, and he brings his cars here. She writes a ticket, puts the tires on his cars, and then deletes the ticket. And she said he pays her $50 a piece for the tires, and they average $170 a piece. Is the one she's getting.
What's this guy's name?
She said he goes by CJ, but she said she thinks this is his real name because she also gave him an engine that's worth over $25,000
for $100.
Up this ticket, but he has the engine. He took it. This is not paid for.
The
Oh,
assistant
for free.
manager wasn't just balancing inventory and sales.
Could at least
She
gave
was
something.
running a full-blown black market on.
He got a Hellcat engine for that.
Instead of picking up extra shifts or applying for a second job, she found a more creative solution. Deleting transactions and selling tires under the table like she was running a Craigslist side hustle on company time.
That's crazy.
She's also been defrauding us through Lyft. She's been ordering Lyft rides, charging them onto bogus work orders for herself, her kids. She's having Lyft go pick up her kids at Harmony High School in St. Cloud and drive them here after school. And then she's getting rides for her boyfriend and for CJ. So Lyft rides was like $1,800 in fraudulent Lyft rides. The engine.
This is all over the course of last year.
The Lyft ride was 3 months, August through November. That was recent.
But there was more to it. While she was stealing from the store, she was also racking up Lyft rides, chauffeuring herself, her kids, her boyfriend, and someone named CJ around like fraud came with a free ride package. And when asked about all of it, here's what she had to say.
Of course, it's a Deborah. Sorry to all the other Deborahs. She's showing a bad name for you guys, our girls.
That's working. Yeah, you see how much help they have right now? Okay, normally it's just 2 people. You see how busy it is? Okay, how are you expecting to do things? Very hard. Are you single mother? Yes. Very difficult. Okay, so I see the lifts. Doing the best that you can, right? You're here by yourself, they live all the way in St. Cloud, I'm assuming. How do they expect you to go back and forth? Exactly. So I have some lifts. For the past 4 months? Yep, since school started.
She gave the classics. Being a single mom is hard, life's expensive. She meant well, but that doesn't quite explain the 338 missing tires, or the fact that every shady order had her employee ID attached to it.
How did you get started in that? He came up to me, he was a customer here originally, so then he got the two so let's figure out what to do. He was a customer here, and then so he basically said, what items was he specifically with? It was tires. Tires and the engines? He's the same person that did the engine as well? Okay, so tires and engines, okay. How much was he paying you to do that? For the tires, like $50. $50 each tire? Okay, and has he been keeping up his money? Mostly. Yeah, okay. How long has that been going on? About a year. About a year. I get it. No, I understand. Hard times. Need extra cash for your kids by yourself.
The officer quickly caught on to the game. She was using hardship as a shield, hoping it would soften the consequences. So he played along, listening, asking questions, until she gave up every trick she'd used to pull it off, even naming her partner in crime.
The tires. How have you been getting?
She giving up the juice under no pressure. No pressure.
Drops off the car and you just put the new tires on the car. Did you personally do that, or did you make like a work order and the workers do that? Yeah. So one other thing that I want to talk about. So from last week, they had some kind of video of you moving 6 tires into a vehicle. What was that? That was on last Friday. It was for Jorge or? No, it was for a different one. Okay. Jorge took it to him. Jorge took it to him, so he was the courier to move those tires to do that. Okay. What was that friend that you gave those tires? That was off. He was picking them up. How much was he paying you for it? He was using $1,000 for each tire? No, $1,000 for all. Oh. His name was Hoff. H-O-F. H-A-F. That's all you know him as? I think we went over about, how much? No. $10,000, $10,000. Maybe 10, I think that's in a year. He's paying $50 per tire, and he's just using them for his So we did 338 tires,
Still, there was no guilt in sight. She laughed with deputies and proudly admitted that she'd stolen 338 tires. Like that was something to be impressed by. Eventually, she was arrested and charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. She was sentenced to 9 months in county jail, 20 years of probation, and court-ordered restitution of $97,400. Because when your side hustle includes a $25,000 engine and enough tires to start your own shop, you're not just stealing, you're building your own indictment. One deleted receipt at a time.
The other guy must be living in the Mad Max universe. Well, chat, YouTube guys, that was dumb employees. Me personally, I think they were pretty smart. I would have been caught the first day. I just threw them on the ground. But that was PBC, police body cam footage.